I just had a shower and I just decided I'm going on my second date. So I'm gonna ride my bike. I haven't ridden a bike since I've been wearing a hairpiece this year. I just stopped wearing it. The helmet, I mean, because shit, what's gonna happen? The wind's bad enough, but then that glue pressing up like Vegemite on toast through the Vita wheat. It's an Australian thing. They're like worms of glue coming up through the hairpiece, being squished down by the helmet. And then you get that whole pushing back and fro and squishing it down over your hair, messing it up. There'll be no second chances. This is it. Whatever my hair looks like now, it's going to be squished by a helmet. I'll get out and I'll go. I'll just have to trust. There's not going to be a mirror in between me taking off my helmet and walking in and saying, "Hey, how are you? Nice to see you again." So, we'll see how it goes. Hairline, it's alright. Just had a shower, so it's a bit bloated with water. This joint up here is okay. That's why I'm able to trust it more now as well. That whole thing's just going to squish down on top of it all there, see? So a helmet would be like this, let's say for 20 minutes, heating up as well, but then I'll have the airflow coming through, and it'll probably look like this, let's say, when I take my helmet off, realistically speaking. That's what it'll look like. It's raining a bit outside, and then I'll go floof. I haven't got any harsh, I didn't put mark or anything, like hairspray or anything into it. That would just be a bit disastrous. I've just got leave-in conditioner, which is basically the same as basically having water in it, more or less. I mean, I would say you could make your own leave-in conditioner if you've got a bottle of water, which this is. It's just water in a spray thing, and then you just poured a bit of hair conditioner in it and you shook it up, and then that's now probably the same thing. I don't know, but I guess. You can put conditioner in your hair in style with conditioner, you know that? It's not hard hold, it's soft hold, but sometimes it can remain wet for a long period of time and get a bit scaly back there, so don't go too deep with it unless you don't have any problems with that skin reaction. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I just landed, and now because I'm filming filming myself, I'm going to try and take this helmet off with one hand. Whoa, that's the result of taking off my helmet in public. It's been squished around. The date starts in half an hour. Still got an opportunity to try to fix this up. I'm just in Fitzroy in Melbourne. Let's see how easy this is going to be. Let's see if this can just be swiveled around a bit, or if it's totally fucked up. Wow. That's pretty messed up. That's pretty fucking messed up. That's a shame, isn't it? So, I guess this is probably the first ever video on YouTube of what happens in this situation. I'm gonna have to go into a bar and try to sprinkle some water in and maybe buy a hairbrush. think there are a few dickheads around here. I think I might have to move my bike as well. Okay, so now I'm in a ladies' toilets here. In a fish and chip shop. I'm just going to try to whip my hair back into position. Of course, nobody's got a decent light. There's a light back there and the mirror's over here, so this is what I look like in my reflection, see? I can see the back of my head clearly lit, but I can't see the front of my fucking face. Thank God it's night time. I can't tell if there are knots. This mirror and this light are, in fact, a down light and a mirror. You can't see what's going on in here, man. And the worst thing is, there won't be any other places that have decent mirror lighting setups. Because nobody does it. Nobody in the world does it. They don't know what they're doing. When I say they, I mean humanity. And I'm not just saying they should do it for us, the hair wearers of the world. They should do it for humans who look at their own reflection because what? Okay, so I did a bit in that mirror that didn't work properly. Better off doing it in this camera actually. Can't see shit in there. So I'm just gonna make do with what I got. You wear a helmet. It's expected that you haven't got a proper hairdo after that, right? So that's real. I just said goodnight. I haven't touched my hair. This is probably how it looked when I said goodbye a second ago. Well, I gotta kiss goodbye. Hair still seems intact. Just like on top, I don't know what you can see. It's time to roll. That was a slippery, slidey fucking ride. And I'm not talking about the girl, I'm talking about this bike on that wet road. It was fucking crazy. Tram tracks and water and oil and motorcycle tires do not mix. It felt like the wheels were falling off the bike. And cars were sharing my lane. Unbelievable. Yeah, and especially when you're tired, it's hard to do with that. How's that looking? It feels a bit tangled. But somewhat fixable. Maybe some hair product next time, but don't want to risk it. Maybe it's knotted a bit. Can't quite tell. Worked out alright. We had a good night. I didn't drink because I got this and I got a restriction on my license. I can't drink at all, which is probably for the best, especially when I'm tired. So I'm going to go back upstairs and finish Monkey Island 2 because I was a good boy tonight. I deliberately rode so that there was no chance that we could come home together, so that we could reset the clock and do it all smooth and romantically. So we had dinner together, we went out for some drinks. She drank alcohol, I drank mocktails. But the beautiful music is just going to be texting tonight. And the wet balls are cold ones from that bicycle seat. Yes, balls very wet. It was very slippery, but cold in a bad way. I prefer the way you do it. Send. Well, the hair's kind of separated in a way that it wants to go. My summary is, don't wear a helmet. I mean, drive a car instead of a bike. If it was daytime, then I'd be worried about the way this looked right now. At night time it seems fine. I know it's not very smooth. And you can't be doing your hair after every single ride. People with motorcycles have short hair or long flowing hair, I guess. Or a shaved head. That's another reason I did shave my head for a long time, because I was riding my bike all over the place and it felt more free. So, would you sacrifice riding a bike just to have a full head of hair? Well, you can get away with it at night. Probably not during the daytime. Realistically, I'd say you'd have to find a mirror or get a better hair system than what I've currently got. So that's motorcycle helmets. I guess that episode was. Hope you learned something. I did. Don't ride a motorcycle when it's freezing cold and the road is slippery and wet.